everybody. This is Scrolls of the Palace, and I am Nictory. I am working my way through the campaign of Pharaoh: A New Era. We're using the Nakat family registry, and we are up to mission, I want to say 12? Oh, we got another choice today. We're still in the Old Kingdom, so we have not gotten very far yet, but as always, what we'll do is we will leave it up to chat which city we're gonna start with. Hello, 12th Night. We're gonna have a lurker in today, which is always great. Okay, gosh, what we did South Dashur last time with the vent pyramid. It looks like our other option is oh, no, never mind. It's one option. We do not have a choice today. The true pyramid. Negative 2563. Wind conditions. Population of 3,000. Culture rating 20. Monument rating 18. We're going to be building a large pyramid. The true pyramid. This will be our first large pyramid. Prosperity rating of 30. And a kingdom rating of 55. Alright, I guess with that, let's make double sure here. Yep. No other choices. Let's get started.
Pharaoh Snofru has brought order to Egypt, and the kingdom now flourishes under his wise and benevolent rule. Snofru wishes to undertake another construction project at Dashur, even more ambitious than the bent pyramid already completed. Royal architects, surveyors, and engineers are confident they can construct an edifice whose sides rise in one continuous angle, culminating in a perfect peak. If successful, this will be the first true pyramid, and will be a worthy home for Pharaoh Snofru through all eternity. Pharaoh's wife, Queen Hetepheres, has recently given birth to a son whom they have named Khufu. Our people look toward the day of his eventual rule with much foreboding, for the seers of Horus, god of the Pharaoh, have predicted that he will show none of his father's benevolence toward our people. Though he will achieve many great things, they fear he will rule Egypt with unyielding tyranny. You may acquire wood from Byblos, since carpenters will have to build many ramps to allow workers to reach the summit of this great pyramid.
Alright, well, Snorfru, we met him before, probably earlier in his reign. He's the one who came up with the bent pyramid idea. I'm guessing that was not quite good enough, because now we need another pyramid. I would say it's a little bit shady to assume Khufu's gonna be a villain just when he's born. Like, I mean, what if he could have been perfectly pleasant, and you saddled him with that prophecy? I'm sure there's a story there. Alright, so we need to build a large pyramid and provide burial provisions, which is probably going to mean some trade. We lose if we reach negative 5,000 in our treasury. We are starting off with 10,000. Gonna look at our map a little bit here. Okay. Actually, we have quite a bit of farming potential here. All this meadowland along the Nile, obviously the floodplains. What's up here in the corner? I don't see ore, so we may just be talking about gemstones. Limestone quarry. Okay, limestone. We know that makes a pretty good export. It's probably going to be needed to build the pyramid as well. And a little bit down here. We definitely make this a little industrial pocket. Can actually use bridges for a change. That's nice. Grain, barley, grain and barley. I don't see reeds on the map. Shipwright, limestone quarry. All right. So population of 3,000. I think we're gonna be going with a double. Double housing block is kind of what I think. And I'm actually leaning towards this area. We have access to the floodplains. Or we could build it up along here. I guess there's the question of is this gonna be a big enough spot? It's definitely most of our flat space here. Here. And making them maybe like one neighborhood here, one neighborhood here type of a thing. If we keep the resources central there. Yeah, we could definitely put in another block here, I think. Here, maybe? I'm gonna try this. Wait, I don't think this is gonna work out very well. Yeah. Okay. here's my thought. We do two neighborhoods here and here. And then we centralize their resources in between here. And we do the industry over here. So, okay, we are going to need some bridges. Welcome in, Lily. We are currently in North Dashur. We're going to be building the first true pyramid. So we're starting off with 2 neighborhood blocks. We're gonna farm along this section, and we're gonna quarry and have some industry along this section. We could put our dock here. And our shipwrights along here. We'll stick the dock there for now. So we're doing okay so far in terms of build spend. I don't know that this is strictly necessary, to be honest. But it was very satisfying nonetheless. Okay. Alright, more importantly, where are we sticking our entertainment? Okay. I think we figured that part out. Oh gosh, this thing's huge. Let's go there. That is where our pyramid shall be built. We didn't even look at our trade at all, did we? Alright. Medium. What do you buy? You buy beer, you buy limestone. Yeah, we're gonna be trading with you for sure. What do you sell? You sell reeds. You sell wood. You sell clay, you sell clay. Yeah, okay, alright. We can make this work. Alright. I'll be exporting limestone when over 10. I think I have a feeling we're gonna have to import plain stone. That's gonna be frustrating, but we won't get that started right away. We will certainly import clay. Start with 800 for clay. Export beer when we're over 1200. Don't worry about flax just yet. We'll go ahead and import reeds. Export. Oh no, that's import. Do we have another export? Export beer. Limestone. Okay. Limestone is going to be our primary export. And then beer. One, two, three, 4, 5. Let's see if that will take care of this area for now. We will accept wood. Limestone. Clay, barley, reeds, gems, copper, wood, incense, ebony, raw, bricks, plainstone. Okay, basically anything we could import, we're gonna accept in this granary or the storage yard. And anything we export, we're gonna accept here. This is going to be the neighborhood we start off with. Sure, there was at least 4 squares behind our housing block for gardens. Beautification is important to development. I think we're gonna start there. So this is going to be for a line of gardens. We can do that. And we have a little bit of an issue here with housing. We want 4 squares basically. Garden, garden, house, house. And now we need to think about, we know we're gonna have an export. We also need to think about food. You buy grain? I don't know that we need you just yet. Maybe papyrus, maybe. Okay. I think we go ahead and we start with some floodplain granaries or floodplain farms. granaries, farms, work camps. Can I clay? I cannot clay. Oh, that is frustrating. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll deal without clay then. Neighborhood, neighborhood. Resources. Don't worry, don't worry. This will work out. This will work out. I think we are gonna do barley on this side. Alright. Okay. So here's what we got. We haven't started our clock yet. We're just doing some basic infrastructure. We've got our primary export limestone. We're building that off in this corner here. Technically, I could expand it up this way. We'll consider that in the long term. We could also add a couple more quarries if we need to. We're going to be farming barley here, producing beer here. Beer is going to be our secondary important export. Grain is the only food we can currently produce. Is that the only food we have access to? Oh goodness, it sure is. This is a one food map. So, development is going to be a little bit limited. But we'll start off with farms on the floodplain and import a little just to keep a constant supply. A couple workhouses there, and I think a couple of workhouses here should work out. That's still gonna be a lot of employees, to be honest. But they'll also start working on the pyramid, so that's fine. We have our centralized area for resources. We're down to under 5,000. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start the timer, and we'll worry about developing municipal supports, like a palace, once we get things going. Really want to make sure this trade route goes well. So we've got our dock. Do we need a shipwright? Fishing boats are free, but military will require deliveries of wood. I don't believe I have access to fishing. But we probably are going to need a navy at some point. Let's put our shipwright right there. So if we need to, we can then expand upon and build a military. I will say I'm a little bit nervous about our firehouses and architects right now. We don't have a ton of great coverage in some of these more sprawling areas, but I can fix this down here. And normally we do put the physician's square here. I guess I could shift this around, but I don't think it's that important, except we want to have the mortuary be in the inside at least. So I think physician's gonna go there. And the reason I didn't put it right up against this is because this is also considered a walkway. So if you notice, the physician was exiting this area and it would never get onto the loop. Move up here. Stick you there. For beautification reasons, we want to keep the firehouses and the police on the inside of the entertainment area. Alright, I think I've got it now. I think we'll go ahead and get started. Start at 1.5. And we did set our area for our large pyramid. It's gonna be up out of the way here. Not making the greatest use of the river space near the Nile, like the green space, but I'm gonna have to build some palaces somewhere along here, and I wanted to reserve this little section in case we needed a more consistent farm capability. But what we'll probably do is once we get some people in, we will fill in the housing gaps. Yep, starting to come in now. This will just give us a nice amount of population to work with. And we are importing just a little bit of grain to hopefully get that going. Really what we want to see this limestone get stocked up. Pottery, wood, reeds, or clay, wood, reeds. So I could start my papyrus and my pottery makers, which I think I will go ahead and throw down. Let's throw down the pottery. Are you kidding me? Right off the frickin' bat? Ta. I did not need your nonsense right away. Oh gosh. Okay, what even was in this storage house? Alright, this is our imports, this is our exports. Limestone and beer. Limestone and beer. What do I need here? I need what? barley. And what? Should I have one over here? This, only grain. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay, so basically what happened is we've got a really high population, and the priests aren't happy. Oh, 4 gods. My goodness. Okay. Alright, well, alright, we can do this. So... we go maybe 2 and 2. Let's go Cyrus and Ptah and Ra and Seth. That should solve some of the issue. But I can't really do anything else until this limestone gets exported. Because I'm gonna be hurting here real quick. Okay, now our greenery should head out. Pick up the stuff. Oh, we have so few monies right now. I probably should have started with just one neighborhood, but... this is great. Breweries. Brewery, 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 brewery. Or breweries work. Out of money. Oh gosh. Okay. No, we hit 1,000 people. Okay. We definitely have to get started on this part. Oops, oops, oops. Oh gosh. These guys are offset by just a little bit. Okay, we're definitely getting our limestone up. I wonder if maybe I have the export set too high. Let's drop that down to 8. So, we're not exactly stable, and we're probably going to have a population boom once the grain and beer hits the neighborhoods. That's okay. Hello, Wicker Dolphin. Some point I did participate, I believe, enough in the specialty peak week. I should have a emote, but I don't know. Don't know what it's called. I don't remember. I think they're gonna want entertainment and beautification soon. Alright, I think we can at least up some of the breweries. Add in 2 more. And well, we've got reeds as well. Alright, let's do... $500 per pavilion? Oh my gosh. I don't know if we can afford this. We could do 1 each at least, right? Oh, I'm aware we need some employees now. What's our situation with papyrus? We cannot export it, so we don't need a ton. I'm gonna drop that down to 4. Alright, let's do... This is really just for our own benefit of the city. We'll do 2 papyrus makers. And we'll leave it at that, because that is not something we can export. What do we have in here? Straw? Oh, wait. We could make bricks with straw. We could make bricks with straw and clay. Do I have a brickworks? I do have a brickworks. Okay. This is what we could do. We will go ahead and make some bricks. Not there. Why? Because we're gonna need bricks for the pyramid. Otherwise, we're gonna have to import those suckers, and that's gonna be awful. Oh gosh. We've gone into debt again. We've gone into debt again. We might have a slight problem. Oh gosh. Yes, I know. I know. That was so bad. Our kingdom rating is probably going to take a real hit on this map, I'm telling you. Lily asked, did I overly preemptively build again, Nick? I sure did. But it's supposed to be a big city. And building is the fun part. I did a terrible job, actually. I have learned that exporting limestone as your primary export is not a fast process, let me put it that way. If we can get our beer exports working, that would be great, but also our city also needs it, so it's kind of a double-edged sword there. I'm gonna look around one more time, but I think, well, this person buys papyrus. Oh gosh, that land route, that was expensive. You buy papyrus. Can I afford to take the hit? Will allow me to take the hit. You also buy bricks. That could be good. Let's see if we can dig ourselves out of this hole before I open up another trade route. Alright, we did get a bump of income somewhere, so I think that helped. That helped, but did not solve our main problem. Can you really fault these people? They just want a pretty place to live. Don't we all? Yes, they are putting my city into extreme debt because of it. Twelfth night says we do. I knew you'd understand me. Wow, I spent a lot of money on those plazas. I know, but there's a reason behind this. Because the development is uneven. We need to have our entertainment walkers going to the other side. Oh, debt anniversary, no, no. Okay, I won't build a personal mansion, apparently. Gosh. Okay, I think we've at least stabilized our beer industry. It looks like our breweries are producing enough to keep our export storage yard full. Ooh. What now is our issue? What now? Our issue is probably religion related. Oh, wait, that was terrible. That was a bad idea. Don't do that. Where else can we build here? I've got it. I've got it. We're gonna go up here. There we go. Oh, they're all mad. They're all mad. Rah. I can't fit it there. Where can I fit it? There? There? Why not? There we go. That was the temple complex Tapta, and it didn't. I wanted to put it right here, but it didn't fit, unfortunately, because of the sand dunes. Some of my folks have a long commute, says 12th Night. They sure do. Hey, look, we're using global labor pool. That means they get to work from home, right? Is that what that is? You feel sympathy? Yes, I know. Alright, I think I can wedge another house in there, but I don't think I'm gonna need to. Honestly, once this situation gets solved, we're like one magistrate away from achieving our population goal. And we're nowhere near our other goals. Can I export bricks? I can open a trade route to export bricks. I don't think I'm quite ready to open a trade route yet. Why am I not getting enough food? I should have... Oh, because it's grain, that's why. Grain is so notoriously difficult. I probably need another string of grain farms just to keep this supplied, or I need to start bringing in some from here. Look, barley's doing fine. Barley is, well, I probably could do a couple more barley as well. My other question is, perhaps, do I not have enough? It says I have enough. Go ahead and add dancers. I wonder if the where's my entertainment? Entertainment, all. Okay. Here's my issue. These guys are not coming up here because I think their shorter route is still just down the road. How do I fix that? How do I fix it? I cannot put them on this corner. I might have to change what road they have access to. No, no, no! No! Oh, okay. We've got another problem. We'll take that off for a second. I've got a year. I've got a year. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so bad. Okay. Alright, here's our issue. We did not build any sort of military. We don't have the recruiter, military academy. Okay, the military academy is new. Okay. Here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. We can go into more amounts of debt. Make sure we have some military option, which isn't really going to help us because Seth is not pleased with us in any way. So let's throw Seth a party. This army's gonna hit us, and we are going to be... our city's gonna go through some devastation. Debt anniversary, I know. Alright, I still haven't figured out this current solution. I think I have an idea though. I could take out one of these houses. Take out this house. And this. Basically, do that. Okay. Could do that. Alright. Then I think that will split the entertainers down to either side, which is fine. We've got this weird little pocket here. You do not belong there. And we'll just leave that for now, but we can always fill it in with something later on. Okay. Yep. That solved our entertainment issue. Now what's your problem? Food. That's fair. If you don't have food, you can't evolve. You can't stay evolved. I'll accept that excuse. All right. We're gonna add a few more grain farms down the line. Okay, 12th Night asked, how do you decide which god to appease first? Relevant threats. So, okay, the answer is first, your patron deity holds more weight to your city. So in this particular city, Ta is the patron. And it will never, never, ever be happy until this complex is created. The complex is created, so he's like, you know, relatively cool at the moment. The other ones are not happy. Because the ratio of temples to population is not great. Really, I should have 2 temples for each of them, plus the temple complex. Plus, I should be rotating them through on festivals, but I am struggling with income right now. So I don't have the money to throw parties for gods. I don't particularly want to build them each a second temple just yet. Though I am aware, like, realistically speaking, that is the thing I should be doing. But I could achieve a greater population, but I haven't figured out my finance issue just yet. They are, yes, 12th night, they're very demanding. That's kind of the nature of the gods, realistically. Plus also, we have been told okay, it's fine. It's fine. Alright. Alright. Okay. I have a couple of things that I need to happen. Relatively short order. And I don't know if I have the space for them. But you're gonna go here. That's just where you're gonna go. I forgot to put you there in the first place, but it showed up. Okay, so we know a foreign army's coming to invade us. I have no standing military defense. I do not have a blessing of Seth, which really is more just icing on the cake anyway. I'm having food shortage issues. So what I'm going to do is what we had, Osiris. We'll go ahead and appease these guys a little bit here. I didn't want to do this, but sometimes what I want and what the gods want are not the same thing. Okay, that should fix the temple to population ratio. If I keep 1 temple per neighborhood each, should be good. Okay, we've reached the point where we're no longer in debt, and that had to be through trade. Had to be. So right now, as far as I am aware, we are exporting beer and limestone, and when we have the opportunity, we will export bricks and papyrus. We are just shy of a few very important things here. Okay. We at least have some soldiers, so it's not a... They've got 2 units. They've got 2 infantry. Oh wow. That's a technical victory if I've ever saw one. All right, so with that, oh my gosh. Okay. even successful, this is what happens. We've got some severe rebuilding issues. Okay. Okay, this was a work camp for the barley. Alright, I'm gonna leave that for now. I will replace one of our potters. We'll come back to the industrial area because right now that's not our biggest concern. Our biggest concern is what the heck happened here. All right, so this one's for Ta. Is that raw? It sure is. Which means we need to put Osiris there. Oh gosh, these people lost their whole water supply. Let's fix that. What else is going on? Okay. No! 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 I'm not recovered yet. Guys, come on, guys. Oh, I don't have weapons either. Okay. It's gonna be a second archer. Okay. Alright. It's okay, it's okay. Our municipal infrastructure needs to be replaced. Architecture. Firehouse. Okay. These guys are fine. Okay, that neighborhood's fine. What's missing over here? Architect. Okay. I think we've solved that issue. And over here, this was our spare greenery is what it was. No! Oh gosh. Okay. Oh no. Please. Please. Whew. That was close. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Greenery. Oh gosh, okay. But they took out our juggler school. And they took out our... What's this? So it was our juggler school and our conservatory. And they took out our architects. They love taking out the architect's post for some darn reason. And the firehouses. Okay. That... Oh gosh. And the bazaar down here. Okay. Oh gosh, okay. Alright, so, am I missing anything in this neighborhood? No. Am I missing anything in the supply center? No. Do I even have pottery? Gosh, okay. What am I missing up here? Missing the tax office? Right. Tax office and an entire bandstand area. Pavilion. An entire pavilion. Oh gosh, okay, it's fine. My kingdom rating is only 33. Oh ha ha. Okay. And what? They destroyed this other work camp. Let's fix that again. Oh gosh. And our... I can't remember if that was our dock or our shipwright. Alright. It's... Our dock is here. That had to be a shipwright. Shipwright, dock, ferry. limestone quarry. And... oh no! All of that brick! All of that brick is gone. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna hold a festival. Oh, Ra is so upset. Hold a festival for Ra. Could you chill out, Ra? I just ordered you a festival. Alright, so we've got our recruiter. The thing that we don't currently have going is, we're still pretty far behind on trade. I had hoped to be more successful, but the limestone doesn't seem to be working out very well for us. Ra has no chill. Agreed. Okay, I think at least we have solved the issue of grain, did we? Let's see if we can recover a little bit before we take another beat down. What's, okay. It's saying I have 105 unemployed workers, which means, honestly, I can probably fix some of this. Just all the breweries. Every single brewery we can fit in here. And what do we want? One more pottery? Oh. We'll go ahead and fill in. We had 2 papyrus. Let's go ahead and make that 3 papyrus. And once we get some financial stability, we'll go ahead and break into the linens market. Alright, what do we want? We want raw. Should have plenty of food now. Food should no longer be an issue. Okay. All right. 3 granaries. We do have room to add another granary if we need to. Well, our current risk is what? Pottery. We simply just don't have enough pottery going on. Shouldn't need employees. I should have plenty of employees. Oh. I do not. Okay. We're back in the positives. We've somehow gained enough money, I'm guessing through beer exports, that is not currently an issue. So, what are we going to do? We're going to work on fixing some of our trade issues. What do you buy? You buy grain? I don't sell grain. I could sell grain, but I choose not to. You buy gems and jewelry. That's like a stage beyond us right now, my friend. You buy bricks, and you are... and papyrus. Let's sell bricks to you. No grain, only beer. Okay. Let's see if that solves one of our issues. Get a little bit of extra exports out. And we'll start fixing some of our problems with the deities and hopefully with the kingdom. We're ready to evolve our population one more time. We'll go ahead and add in a courthouse. Oh, what's going on here? I missed one of these. Oh gosh, who was this? We have Seth, we have Osiris. Oh, okay, that explains why Ra is upset. He had one less temple than everybody else. Put that there. Okay. This courthouse will give us a next evolution. I can go ahead and add in a military academy. This is first time. I think we're gonna put it right here. I don't know if it has a negative impact on the beautification, but I'm gonna assume it probably does. Alright, so we've got our brickworks, our breweries, pottery, and just a tiny sliver of papyrus makers. If we do weavers, I think they're just gonna go kind of filling in these spots over here. I don't even know if we're gonna... Oh gosh, so many people are leaving.
I've been kicked out of my home and through no fault of my own.
What's happening here? Is it the pottery? I bet it's the pottery. Yes, it is! Oh, gosh. Okay, okay. Alright. when we get this pottery went out of stock. Because we weren't going to export pottery, I did not have that many people set up as potters. We're also not really importing that much clay, which, you know, we're importing enough clay, it shouldn't be a problem. But we can't make our own clay. Like, we can't have clay pits, we don't have access to them. So we have a lack of clay to be able to produce pottery, and it's just going to be a slow process. That's why this entire block devolved. That's okay. It'll get fixed. Do we have copper? Who sells copper? You sell copper? That was a very expensive trade route. Wicker Dolphin, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the stretch. All right, I'm gonna hydrate real quick. We're gonna stand up and we're gonna stretch. Oh gosh. I haven't even taken a break yet because the setup's been so tumultuous. Oh, Cyrus. We'll do that. We shall do one inventory. The catch is we're gonna need a weaponsmith. What I think we're gonna do though is we're gonna put it right there. We'll get the copper in, we'll make the weapon, and then it'll go get sent to the recruiter. Alright. The other problem, our population is not what it should be. But I think for the moment, we'll go ahead and use... Oh gosh. Alright. Well, we went into debt again. I think we can get out of it. But we'll go ahead and use this as an opportunity to take a few minutes break. And we'll come back and we'll see if the city can keep chugging along. I don't know. This could be a tough one. Alright, we'll be right back. Back from break. Collapsed building. Right after we're back. Okay. I see what happened here. That's an expensive collapse, a 2,000 Devons collapse. Alright. Go ahead and throw in architect while we are. And fix this temple complex. Alright. So our temple complex collapsed just as we got back from break.
It saddens Pita to see industries idle because of the worker shortage.
Look. Everybody's a critic. Alright, we've got pottery, beer. We've got grain. We've got papyrus. And I think that's just about as far as our development can get us. Because this is a one food city. I guess what else we could do, when we get the opportunity, we might throw in a warship. Maybe. But right now, we're gonna go for a scribe school. Let's see. Here. And here. We still need to be able to reach that 3,000 mark for the population. So, for those of you joining us after the break, this is Scrolls of the Palace. It's our Let's Play of Pharaoh, A New Era, which is a remake of the original 1999 game Pharaoh. Right now we're working through the campaign. We're up to North Dashur, which is still, like, early game. I would call this still first act. We're still in the Old Kingdom as far as the historic timeline is concerned. And we're going to be attacked in 24 months. We've been attacked twice so far, guys. Twice, yeah. This has been a rough start to the economy. Our exports are limestone and beer, but it's been a tough export. The limestone just did not take off very far, and it took us a while to get the breweries producing. They're doing great now. Breweries are on top of things. Our temple is 14% complete. You know, we haven't even checked out what these burial provisions are going to be. Ooh, let's go ahead and deliver that papyrus. We're close on beer. It's beer, pottery, and papyrus. We could definitely knock this out with a couple extra storage yards, I bet. Alright, we got a little bit crowded here. Let me do this here. We are gonna accept half pottery, half beer. Oh wait, no, it's papyrus. Papyrus is what we wanted. It's fine. It's fine. We'll also accept half papyrus. Whatever fills up, fills up. I have 400 units of copper, buddy. What's going on here? There we go. I think the storage yard's delivery drivers might have been backed up a little bit with other things. Alright, that's a lot of beer. That is a lot of beer. Yes. Oh gosh. Okay, all the burial provisions have now been delivered. So at some point when this large pyramid is complete. We're starting to do a little bit better now. I will say that much. Oh no, that's not great. I unfortunately stuck the shipwright right here, and then yeah. You know what? We'll do this. We don't need that many warships. 2 should be plenty. 2 should be plenty, right, guys? This is like... This is one of the worst industrial designs I think I've ever made. I've got 1 architect, 1 firehouse, and they're covering all of these roads. We're gonna have some problems here. Not the plaza. Common residence. Dentist. I can give you a dentist. This neighborhood has the double wide gardens. Good, we're good there. Now if we could just keep their supplies stable, they should be pretty happy. We will have to make this neighborhood look a little bit prettier soon. Okay. Now everybody's got equal access to backyards. Oh. A lot of beer just kind of sitting around, and I would like to export more of it, please. That would be very nice if I could. We still don't have enough people. We have 2752. What's going on? I should have plenty of people. Our kingdom rating is 14. Oh wow, that's so low. I think that might be influencing our population. Like, we just may not be getting, we might be losing people and then not getting people to come to the city afterwards because of our kingdom reigning. Though we got enough people to fill up this, or to evolve this house, so that can't be the only thing. Throw in another infantry. We are expecting a foreign invasion. So we got 2 archers, about like a half an infantry. Let's find out. 10 out of, I think, 14, right? And what? Do we have our ships? Yeah, we have 2 ships. 2 ships, 2 archers, 2 infantry. That's a pretty decent complement for a not specifically military mission. I don't know what's going on with the entertainment issue. It might just be a timing thing. We're up to 2,800 people. We could definitely squeeze a few more houses in if we need to. I think I might worry about that as the pyramid gets a little bit closer to completion. Let's throw you a festival, Seth. Are we? Oh, let's go to battle. All right, we're looking a lot better this time around. Much, much better. I don't think we've suffered any damages. That went very smooth. Okay. So apart from this entertainment issue, which might just be sheer numbers, honestly, I might not have enough jugglers to provide the whole city. We can go ahead and fill in a little bit here. Another one? I missed that we were being attacked twice. That's not too bad. we're just squeezing in a few extra housing blocks to make sure we can reach that 3,000 population marker. And then we need to figure out what we're doing with that papyrus. We did lose the Carpenters Guild, and I missed that part. Base has been leveled, roof is being placed. Requires plain stone and limestone. Okay. Plain stone. There's our stop. Okay, we will go here and go here. And I believe our only option for plain stone is to import it. I think that solved some of our issues. Alright, that should be enough towers for now. Towers will just sort of like protect certain areas from destruction after a battle. I don't quite know what the range is, unfortunately, but you want to stick them by like important areas that you don't want to see destroyed. I'm just checking for any other place that would sell plain stone. What's going on here? this a delivery cart issue?
This is the best crafted city in all of Egypt.
Oh, you shouldn't change your tune. Oh gosh, our kingdom rating is still so low. What are we missing? We didn't miss any requests, did we? No, no outstanding requests. We're currently waiting for imports of plain stone, I believe. So I can't make it, unfortunately. I can only make limestone. Twelve Night says, what number is a good city rating? If we're talking for kingdom rating, 100. It's on a scale of 0 to 100. We've had cities that we've ended in, like, you know, 99, 100 before. Those are usually cities that have a lot of requests. And I don't think that this one...
Pharaoh Snofru
55 is our requirement.
order to Egypt, and the
So we've got to go from 12 to 55. Realistically, our other strategy we're probably going to have to implement is we're going to have to, like, make sure Ra is really, really happy. But make sure Ra is really, really happy without making any of the other gods mad. That's how you fix that problem. For the moment, it also looks like we finally achieved a better trade balance. I don't think we need to import pottery anymore. What we could do, we could create a couple of inland farms. There we go. That should solve our barley issue. We were just running a little bit shy over here. These farms will not be subject to the inundation though, which could be good. interesting. I can have more than one dock. I did not know that that was possible. Okay, here's my thought. I'm gonna take away their shipwright. I'm going to move... Once this is done, I'm gonna move the weapon. Actually, what I might go ahead and do is put the weaponsmith right here. And we'll take away this one. We are going to add in a second dock. Because I think part of the issue that we're currently having is a supply chain. Yeah, I think I fixed one of the problems. So yeah, we've got a bunch of these water trades, and they couldn't get in because they're all waiting for their turn at the dock. I think that's what was keeping us from getting our plainstone in for the pyramid. So we're gonna be doing some different things here a little bit. Stone. We'll accept it. I mean, we very much needed it. Thank you. I don't know. Who was that? Oh, meet him. Wow, that was just out of the blue, meet him. I mean, thank you. I'm not sure if I trust it, though. Oh gosh, why is our kingdom rating so low? Alright. This is what it is. Meadham gave us plainstone and immediately turned around and was like, limestone, please? Okay. I mean... I'm just gonna say, the value of those two things is not equal. So we're gonna stockpile limestone for a little bit. Just a little bit here. Are you guys not getting more grain? There's grain right here. That should help us fix some of our kingdom rating issue, though. Kingdom standing goes up to 17, which is, you know, 17, but that's better than 0. I'm also still not seeing clean stone here. We've got our population goal. I think we might have our prosperity rating, and I think we've got our culture rating. Culture
Pharaoh
20,
Snofru has brought
prosperity
order
30.
to Egypt.
So we're working on monument and kingdom rating now. Fire in the city. Fire? Where is it? Not seeing one. It's okay. It might have been put out. If a fireman can reach the fire before it destroys the building, shouldn't be a problem. Our carpenters went out again. What's the issue here? Okay. Really low on unemployed workers, though. Means if I build anything more, I'm probably gonna have a workers needed issue. Oh gosh, we finally just reached the amount of money in our treasury that we basically started off with. We still can't seem to get any plain stone in. I wonder if that's a glitch. Anyone else? How much? You sell 40. 40. I think they're all we've got, unfortunately. Okay, we're definitely getting some in. I'm pretty sure maybe just as soon as it's in, it's also out and on its way to the pyramid. Or maybe it's being delivered there? I can't tell. Alright, we might be ready to start going into our ×5 act. Okay, so to review, we are in North Dashur. We're building the first large pyramid, the first true pyramid. Pharaoh Snowfru assigned this to us. We built a 2 neighborhood block city to reach a stable 3,000 population. We had a lot of issues early on with money, go figure, because our trade industry took some time to get set up. We've been attacked a few times. First couple were pretty rough. One caused some severe damage, so we didn't technically lose. Our city was pretty damaged. But we've gotten to the point where we're pretty stable now. We're obviously going back and forth on expenses versus exports, but we're not doing bad. But we've completed all of our burial provisions, but we are only 14% complete with our temple. So we now have to move into the passage of time phase. We're gonna go ahead, and the 2 things we gotta do are we're gonna ×5 speed, since we've got a stable situation going on here. 12th Night says pyramids take a lot of work. That they do. They take years. And the other thing we have to do while we're doing this is make sure we continue holding festivals. That's very important. I mean, Pharaoh, if you could ask for beer, that would be lovely. I have so much beer, I could give it away if you would just. I'd exchange kingdom raiding for beer, and instead I get an army coming to invade. That's, you know, it is what it is. I did eventually realize that having more than one dock meant that I could have more than one trade ship actually do business. Because I had like 4 or 5 backed up here, and I didn't realize that I could just have more than one dock. So I'm pretty sure you can only have one shipwright. We have 2 warships. We've got 2 infantry, 2 archery. And we're at 0% unemployment, so we're maintaining a very delicate balance of population right now, whereas I am a little bit hesitant to create new buildings based on where we're currently at. I have just a tiniest bit of space. I could add like maybe 1 or 2 more housing blocks, but that'd be it. Our margins are going to be pretty tight. Though I think we are going to steadily increase with our treasury, though. Honestly, I've got enough beer and enough money. I'm just gonna be throwing these like lavish festivals probably for the rest of the city map. And I also might go ahead and add in another couple units here. I'm not sure if military units actually affect your unemployment. I guess we're gonna find out. Obviously, I know the recruiters in the academy fill in them, but I don't know that they actually make a difference to things that much. We now have a full complement of military units, plus 2 warships. That was pretty good. Grain? Okay. What else will take grain? That is a lot of grain. Who wanted that grain? Okay, famine has struck Surbet Kadim and its people are starving. Oh, okay. I mean, you know, okay, we did a good thing there. Question is, what are they gonna reward us for? Because I honestly don't know that I have anything set up that would accept what they were offering. What does Surbet Kadim export? Gems, incense, and copper. Alright. Gems, copper, incense. Just in case we get a reward. That did bring our standing back up to 16, which is good. So kingdom standing does degrade over time. Yep, copper. Perfect. That's way more copper than we're ever gonna need in our entire run of the city though. So, thank you, I guess. So much copper, I don't even know what we're gonna do with it. Turn it into weapons is about all we can do, but... Honestly, these 3 farms aren't really giving us very much. Let's go ahead and take them out. We've got this line of barley farm, and we've got the stuff that's closer to the Nile. So I think we'll be okay. Like our barley production seems to be doing just fine. We've got more beer than we can reasonably do anything with at this point. 12th Night says, it's nice seeing your coffers increase in size. Yes. Considering for a lot of the early portions of this city, we had significant money troubles. Like, we expended our first debt, like freebie really early on. We actually went into debt several times after that. This is ridiculous. They did try. Yes, they tried. Alright, we're having some issues with raw, honestly. We're gonna have to start fixing some of this. There we go. You see how vain they are? I don't even have to like. I'm legit. I'm not even putting these anywhere useful. I'm just making little shrine areas. And now all of a sudden, now we're okay. Look, now they're all happy. My goodness. They just like decorations. We're gonna line this entire place with shrines by the end of it. This will just be like the shrine road up to the pyramids. The temple complex and the pyramids. No matter how doofy it looks. I would really appreciate it if just focus on our kingdom rating. That would be lovely. Twelfth Night says we just had to put up some billboards promoting them to people for people to see on their long commutes. I mean that could be very well what it is. What happened here, guys? What happened? Our warships went down. I don't even have a ship rate up anymore. Okay. Alright, we got some issues. Do I have any place to even build? Alright. I guess we're taking you out. There we go. So dock, shipwright. Exports are going up in value, which is, you know, that's nice. But that's not the blessing we need currently. Oh, I don't have any soldiers in far off lands, Seth, but that was very nice of you to think of me. Okay, we're up to 17% complete. I don't think we're having a problem with the limestone. I think it is literally just the I don't need this cover. Just the plain stone. What's happening here? Thank you. I am currently emptying out some of the stock in this particular storage yard because it seems to be the central hub, and I needed to move some things along. Okay, there we go. Lots more plain stone. Honestly, we might be at the size of city where we probably needed 2 of these, but this is what we currently have working, so. Oh no. I'm feeling kind of bad for these guys now. I can't wait to get chariots. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I wish we could see the names of these guys from here. So in the old game, you would have these little military forts, and they would have a golden statue of like an animal, and that's how you could tell what unit they were. So you didn't have to click on them. What are these guys? I know they're archers, but what are they? So there's the falcons, the leopards, the cats, cobras, crocodiles, and scorpions. Like there would be, there'd be like a little symbol for each of them. That was quite fun. Oh, okay. Somebody would like us to send troops to the Baharia Oasis. Who do we want to send? Who do we want to send? Alright, probably let's go ahead. We'll send the leopards. And we'll send the cats, because that seems... I don't want to send too many. Just a couple. Am I not making enough papyrus? It's okay. Now would be a great time to join in on a shared stream with you, 12th Night, if you were streaming. Because I'm just, at this point, trying to keep things from crumbling. Let's see. We could also send... We could send... the crocodiles. That's why you never ever send all of your units. So as soon as you do, you get attacked. So Seth actually did provide a blessing there. He decreased the numbers prior to the attack. Okay. Baharia Oasis, the Egyptian army was victorious. So we got our guys back, which is great. Had they been inexperienced, I think they might have gained levels of experience, which would have been nice. Alright, we're up to 62 in our kingdom rating, which I believe is now we've reached the level we need to complete the city conditions, win conditions for the city, except for we need to complete this monument. And that's we're currently stuck at 19. I think we're just waiting for plain stone at the moment. So it's plain stone fills in each of these, and then limestone goes around the outside. Then we need to build a set of stairs and move up. I added in mortuaries just for the completion of the neighborhoods, really. We'll take it. I don't know where we put it, but we'll take it. Somebody wants limestone, that's fine. That's why we have that extra storage yard. Then our other option is we could, I believe, we can only import flax. Darn it. Oh well, I'm not too worried about it. What is our dynastic savings? Wow, 35,000. That's pretty good. Festival, unemployment, minor blessing from Seth. Well, those plain stone gifts actually brought us a long way in concurrence with some of our imports, which is good. It did not take us long to refill the limestone quarries, though, for the storage yard. wonder, do I dare start exporting surplus grain? That could be risky. So what do I want here? Want limestone here, bricks. My units are extremely experienced at this point. Okay, our kingdom rating's up to 70 now. Prosperity is 59. That's pretty good. Lily says, I don't even think they tried covers that. She just feels sorry for them now. You wait till we get chariots, Lily. You just wait. It's gonna be devastating. Like to accept. Play. Reads. What else are we actually importing at this point? Stone. Pretty hefty unit of archers for an enemy. We haven't seen that much in a while. Okay. We watch our pyramid coming along. Our kingdom rating climbs when we have successful victories as well. That could be possible. Oh, collapsed building. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Where did we fall down? What building are you talking about? I don't see one. This is a false alarm. I think the game just lied to me. I don't know what you want. I have a literal 3% unemployment. Like, what else do you want from me, buddy? Oh, no, hang on. It just brought me to the wrong area. My warship building collapsed. That was our problem. Warships. Let's go ahead and throw another couple of things down there. This is like the busiest ferry ever. I was debating adding another ferry landing over, like, what is this? Here, maybe? Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. That's just gonna confuse some things. So I'm gonna have to build another road up here, build a road all the way down here. For those of you who have hung in this long, my gosh, your attention span is phenomenal. And then, although we had a pretty rocky start, we seem to have a very stable city at this point, which I attribute mainly to the circular blocks, the loops that the walkers go around in. As long as you can get that set up well, and keep your houses from devolving, you're usually set, right? Like, money is the other thing. Then you just have to export more than you purchase. So it's not terribly hard, it just takes a little bit of time. But, this is, gosh. I don't know, like, was it the 5th or 6th video in this series? But you can find the other ones on my YouTube channel at The Complete Victory. There's a lot of, like, the early game. The first video is actually the first 5 cities, which comprises all the tutorial missions. So that's a good one to watch if you are interested in playing Pharaoh A New Era and you want to take a look at it. It kind of has an interesting setup to the game because it kind of like the tutorials handhold you a little bit. You have to build the first couple of cities, you have to build certain things in certain places, but that's fine. And then eventually you get to kind of more free-for-all areas I really am interested in expanding out maybe some designs for cities. This is the common design that I use. I used a loop with the housing on the outside and the essentials on the inside, and I do a cornerstone for the entertainment so that the entertainment walkers can go through one side and over one side. That just ensures like even distribution. But there are other ways to design the cities I'm not as versed in. There's an achievement for building housing around a pyramid that I at some point need to try for. Other things going on are my channel has a Peak series, so the game Peak that came out 2025. We have currently achieved the completing the game one time, and we have that video up now. It just came out. That's a really good one. It was a little touch and go at some of the places. Both me and the other player, 12th Night, thought that was going to be a wash. We thought we were going to lose that game, but we actually had reached Peak, which is phenomenal. All right, I can deliver that. Earlier, I used to play a little bit of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I probably will go back to Minecraft at some point, but it's not on my current agenda. Coming up in a few weeks, we're going to be launching the Pokemon ZA. Zero reputation has increased. Cerbit Kadim wishes to give us copper. I bet they're going to want limestone. Or something. And the thing we're going to want to do, now that we have a ton of copper, is limit how many weapons we make. Because otherwise they'll just use it all. Oh gosh. See, Seth likes us so much, this is what's coming after us. One archer and one infantry. And yet somehow they still managed to get one of us. Or two of us. But yeah, Pokemon ZA will be the next game that we start. And that'll be starting in a few weeks, sometime near its release date. I don't know if it'll be exactly on its release date. That one is going to be a combination project with Wicker Dolphin. So the idea being we're probably going to try to start it at the same time and pretend to be like rival trainers who each get different Pokemon. It'll be great. He's gonna have the fire Pokemon. I'm gonna have the grass Pokemon. Jeff would kick my butt anyway in a Pokemon match, hands down. But, you know, it's gonna be fun regardless. Here. Twelfth Knight says Tepig. Yes, Tepig is going to be one of the starter options. I am really glad that we have reached the stage of the game where we're starting to get into large monuments, though. Like the first true pyramid. That's a state that I never achieved in the original game. I used to play this a lot, but I always played like the very low levels of it, because this is also kind of like free, easy access to internet tutorials. I don't know. Was YouTube around in 1999? It must have been, but I just didn't have access to a lot of it. And learning some tips and tricks was how I can get to the stages of the game I'm currently at. Oh gosh, that was probably a mistake. I didn't realize I was down to 0 unemployed workforce. Let's go ahead and take that back. So our only risk this late in the game, well, there are a couple, but our main risk is because the city is so stable, there's a risk of stagnation. Now, I don't have the feature of the game that sort of like ages out workforce. They do have that as an option. But if you don't have occasionally like people migrating to the city, you could risk like stagnation. I don't think that'll be a problem because our kingdom rating is so high now, like a 91 we've got up to. Our prosperity rating is like if you have an overall like well-regarded city, you're gonna have people who want to come in as long as there's housing available.
I have to go clear across the city with these goods. It'll take all day.
Hello, Papyrus.
No one can accept these goods. That's okay. I can use the rest.
Let's see. Who else do we want to talk to? Try to catch somebody here.
I do my best to give the people what they want.
There's an achievement for like talking to, I don't know if it's each of them or a certain amount of them.
I hope this city finds more workers soon. Services could soon suffer.
All right, and things like this will pop up because he's commenting on our lack of unemployment, which is fair. That is a bit of a problem, but we are gosh, this might not be a great place. We are currently in a difficult place for adding new housing. clicking the wrong thing. No, I don't think I am. I think I gotta like pause them.
Even an entertainer likes to be entertained. There's not enough to do here.
Ooh, interesting. Now what they could be meaning is that there are either not enough of schools for them, which I don't think is the case, or they're commenting on the lack of like a large Colosseum style type thing, like a gladiatorial, which is more, gosh, I don't remember the word for it. We'll get one eventually. I think we have to be in the next segment of history though. We've reached 100 kingdom rating. Now that won't stay. It'll probably degrade over time, but that's a far cry from what the 12 we were at before. I don't think we could fit. No. I hope these poor guys aren't drowning when the Nile floods because they can't go anywhere. That could be why I'm losing so many workers. Should be fine. So again, dangerously close to having too few workers currently. personally don't think anybody has a reason to go out this direction, is what the problem is. These guys are very seasoned. We're getting there. 31% complete. Okay. Look, it looks a lot further along than 31%, but... Meet him coming to our rescue with Flint and Stone again. Just for the fun of it. I think we don't need those anymore.
I like to have a good time, just like anyone else. I wish there were more entertainers in this city.
Throw a festival like every couple of months, guys. How much more entertainment do you want? We are importing way too much clay, honestly. Alright, what's going on down here? 1, 2... What's the issue? You guys are not getting clay? I got like a million things of clay. Okay, that guy's gonna go. You've got clay, you've got clay. Alright, now you've got clay. Okay. It's just a matter of the deliveries catching up with them. Pretty much lose 2 people by default every time, like army wise. Cannot make any more houses, people. Okay, 12th night is heading out to pick up dinner. Thank you very much. Butter chicken, garlic naan. And a lassi. it should be done by the time you get back. Once this pyramid is complete. Alright, thank you for ordering. This could have been a two-parter, given that we're now over the 3-hour mark. But I'd like to knock it out in one video. I suspect coming up soon, we're going to be reaching cities that require multiple streams, though. We'll have to come up with other things to do while we're in our third act ×5 speed. Maybe like Q&A or Ask Me Anythings or something like that. If we were allowed to have pets in our apartment, I'd do a pet cam for Act 3, right? That'd be fun. But that is not currently our reality. There is a possibility that we're looking to move in the sometime future. So we'll have to keep you guys updated on that. Lily says, please do. I need to get back up. That way some time been too long. That's fair. What's our unemployment? Unemployment's at 1%. Let's go ahead. We'll add in an extra stonemasons guild. While we're here, ooh, 40 per month. Let's see if we can get away with 40 per month. Funny enough, my prosperity rating is still only 59. So that means we're actually not making a ton more than we're spending. I'm guessing our margins are still pretty tight. I mean, they're not too tight. We're obviously in a much better place, but this is over many months. Have our correct culture rating. Yeah, we're good. Not super high, but the thing that's limiting us on culture rating is second source of food, and honestly, we probably could be importing some flax and making linen. I kind of opted not to do that just because my unemployment workforce was so tight. I don't want to start another industry. but I could. I think we're getting close though on the pyramid.
My stonework will endure through the ages.
Yeah, this is definitely a major blessing area here, because these at this point in the stage of the city should be well stocked with enemies, but that's okay. Lily says, next question. Can they finish the pyramid in the next 13 minutes before you have to drive home? 47% complete. I think they could, but I'm not sure what the next stages is. 'Cause normally it would be, what, we put our capstone on, and then they go through and they chisel the sides down. It might be tight, but we'll see. I'm hoping that it wraps up in the next 10 minutes. I think maybe one more layer here at the top of this pyramid. We have plenty of plain stone, we have plenty of limestone, so it's just a matter of getting the workers to the spot. Oh my gosh. The tiniest little bit. Okay, so I think they put their capstone on. Now they are chiseling the limestone down, I'm not sure if that is workers or stonemasons. Stonemasons. %78%. Yeah, this last part's going really quickly. One more battle. We did pretty good there. %92. Getting there. For those of you that are heading out, thank you very much for swinging by. Always appreciate it. Lily, thank you. Special thanks for moderating. I haven't noticed too much in the way of like spam bots lately, which I think is great. Also, thank you, Wicker Dolphin 12th Night.
Outstanding. You have played an integral role in a landmark moment, the construction of the first true pyramid. With the completion of Snarfru's pyramid, you have set the standard of pyramid building that all others will follow.
All right, let's do our mission wrap up. Okay, so North Dashur. So it was 610 months divided by 12. Gosh. 50.83, so about over 50 years was put into this city. And also the implication being, although we ourselves are like presumably another generation for each city, this is the first time we've had a Pharaoh carry over. So it's a possibility that this Nakat family member was maybe the same one as South Dashur? Don't know. To review, we ended up with a culture rating of 25. The minimum was 20, I believe. So we didn't really develop our houses very far. We were limited by a couple of aspects, and I kind of chose not to go into like the whole linen thing and luxury goods, which we very well could have. We had the finances to do so at the end, but to me there wasn't a whole lot of value gain there. Prosperity was a hard one on this map. I thought we did really well, but our number's still pretty low. So I'm curious to see how that, like, why that number wasn't as high. Like, I feel like it should have been higher. I feel like we should have been hitting around 70 for prosperity, but we had a very rocky start building our industries. Our kingdom rating, 97. I mean, outstanding. Like at one point I thought we might hit 0 in kingdom rating. I don't even know what happens. Like I don't know as far as kingdom rating what those lower levels are like anymore. I know it can definitely affect some things, but in the end we pulled it back. We got our popularity up. And we had great opportunities with Medium, especially, I think, because we recovered our kingdom rating. So otherwise they may not have offered that plainstone, which a couple of those gifts of plainstone sped up our pyramid building considerably. Population 3596. We weren't aiming very high over the target of 3,000 there, but that works just fine. So overall, pretty decent. Obviously, monument building can be a bit of a slog, but that's where if you guys have ideas for like that third act when we hit ×5 speed and we are just waiting on these monuments, I'd love to incorporate more interactivity with chat. So we'll think on that and try to come up with something, because there's a lot of cities ahead of us. We have only really started getting into the depths of the game. But for now, we are gonna end it there. Looks like next time we're gonna be doing a chat picks the city. So tune in next time for Scrolls of the Palace, and I'll be happy to continue along. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night.